exorcist that they gave. Feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a who my opponent is. Into this game and I came here to change it. Big my belief, now they calling me dangerous. Taking the throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down to just one of the places.
Takes flight. Oh, down. You'll clear the deck. Deck cleared.
Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. Tonight, it'll be Kansas City going up against, at this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focused and sleep and eat right. Vital.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Holiday out there with Garland. And there's B-Train. Then there's Reed. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. From outside the arc, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are...
Oh, the power on that throwdown!
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Allen, a screen on Holiday. Lets the three fly. Another three for Kansas City.
Well, the passing ability on display for SGA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done.
Garland kicks to Vassell. Beasley inside. Looney on him. No good from Beasley. Kansas City has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Allen finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Here's Mathurin, covered by Vassell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Just a terrific prospect. Mathurin gives this offense so many options, and he has the physical tools to be a great defender.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Garland, the pass to Vassell. A baseline J, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Beasley outside. Shot clock at 5. Over Looney. No good from Beasley. The Kings have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game.
And you know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's rise to NBA stardom was meteoric.
Well, for me, GA, the more responsibility this guy seems to be given, the better he gets. He's improved every year, and at this point in Shai's career, it looks like his ceiling could be very, very high.
Garland kicks to Reed. Garland, the pass to Vassell. Beasley outside. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And here's Garland for 3. That one doesn't drop. And the Kings going the other way now. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Reed the pass to Vassell. Passes it to Beasley. Reed with it. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Five on the clock from 13, and the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Timberwolves. Pass to Mathurin. Right wing, shoots it, and another basket for Kansas City.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
Garland left side. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Releases. And the Kings check on 2 more.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Beasley with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Loads it up for Beasley. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
A shifty player who really thrives on making the right play. Holiday sure runs a smooth pick and roll.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the pass to Mathurin. The 3. It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
Garland finds Beasley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Beasley's got 6.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's Looney. And that one is hammered home.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Garland dishes to Beasley. And Looney sends it back. Passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Mathurin. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. Now, here's Vassell. 11 points last game. Down low, Beasley softly drops in the floater. And it's 8 points for Beasley.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mathurin. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And the rookie seizing his moment in the spotlight. What an artful finish by Mathurin.
Pass to Beasley. From 11 feet away. Rebounded by Kansas City. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season. Beasley with the steal. And Garland has it in the corner. Back to Beasley. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. Back to Looney. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Beasley kicks to Garland. Lets it fly. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Minnesota trails by 16. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
First personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Kansas City.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And that one falls for Reed. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Zubats is checked in for Beasley. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Devin Vassell. And Alec Burks subbed in for Drew Holiday. Both free throws good from Reed. Kansas City leading by 14. There at the pass to Allen. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Now Bay, lock at 6. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Well, that's a highlight play from Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
Garland surveying the D. Burks finds Zubats. That shot misses. Excellent D there from Allen. And so Allen will bring it up now for Kansas City. 16-point lead. It's Allen on the wing. Inside. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
59 seconds left here in the first quarter. Garland kicks to Burks. There's the pick. Pass to Reed. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Garland against Allen. Shoots. And another basket for Kansas City.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
And here's Burks. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now here's Reed. Guarded closely. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Hunter. Rebound by the Kings. Allen left side. And Allen slams it in.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
So it's Kansas City closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen, guys, from Kansas City.
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
They've got Barrett. Sadiq Bey is out there with Jared Allen. Then it's Josh Hart.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And for Minnesota, they've got Garland. Jalen McDaniels is out there with Hunter. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Zubats in at the center. Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
And for the Kings, you've got Sadiq Bey. Also Josh Hart out there. R.J. Barrett is out there with Allen. Now the pass to Zubats. He kicks it to Garland. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Drills the three-pointer. Burks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, Burks is a lethal three-point threat. This guy has such an effortless shooting stroke.
Allen surveying the D. Passes it to Bey. Allen, a screen on Hunter. Locked up there for Allen. Stolen by Zubats. Garland with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Pass to Hunter. And here is Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Allen, a screen on Garland. Plenty of daylight on that shot. 28 points for him.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Burks against Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Burks, the pass to Garland. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Kings leading now by 20. To the paint, here's Allen, and then Allen slams it in.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Garland, the pass to McDaniels. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Now, here's Garland. D right on him. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Hart. No points in the game yet for him. Barrett for 3. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Minnesota trails by 20. McDaniels kicks to Hunter. Outside Garland. Burks on the wing. Barrett covering. Burks against Barrett. Nice D from Barrett. And so Allen will bring it up for the King. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. But that's good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
So the Timberwolves call their first time. Both teams deciding to change it up.
And now a chance to take a look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 24 points a game last year, 6 assists and 5 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one, Kevin. I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Vassell with it. Beasley with a screen on Barrett. Here's Vassell. A 10-footer finds the target. Vassell's got 6 points.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Now, here's Barrett. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
This guy's a bucket getter. R.J. Barrett finds a way to capitalize on the interior. He's got the size to get it done.
Bay against Hunter. Beasley sets a screen for Hunter. Kicks it to Beasley. Pass to Vassell. Kept alive, Minnesota. And Looney sends it back. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. Minnesota shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And the Kings making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota.
What's up?
That's good from Beasley. Kansas City leading by 19 points. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. In recent years, Doris, we've really seen the Players Association stepping up and address player needs and, at the same time, global social issues.
Kevin, it's been absolutely inspiring to see the players use the tools they have at their advantage and their disposal. They want to create needed change, represent themselves, their communities, their organizations. Leadership at its absolute finest. What a promising future for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's long, he's athletic, he can play the 1 and the 2, and perhaps the most important thing is everyone raves about his character and his coachability.
Greg, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player, but he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both. Kings leading now by 19 points. And here's Gordon. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Shot from 12. And the shot goes in. And the Kings lead by 21.
Gilgeous-Alexander getting to the in-between game, taking what the defense gives him.
Vassell finds Holiday. Beasley with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And he banks in the layup.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Coming off 31 points last game. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Kansas City.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Holiday looking for an opening. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Gordon. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the screen. Right at the free throw line. And another basket for Kansas City.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Holiday, the pass to Reed. Now, here's Vassell. On the wing, Holiday. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. Reed misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
There's 1:26 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Well, what a pump fake by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the defender committed, and he'll go to the foul line.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
And Kansas City making a change here. Allen's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Holiday, the pass to Beasley. Over Looney. No good from Beasley. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Kansas City. To the inside. And Allen slams it in.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
The pass to Reed from downtown. Rebounded by Kansas City. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Looney, and stolen by Hunter. Beasley up top, defended by Looney. Launches a 3, up and in for the basket. Number 4, that makes him 4 for 5 now.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls it from the elbow. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's Kansas City holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting.
And it wasn't one guy on this team moving the ball. It was everyone. Good luck guarding them. They're cooking.
What would you say they're cooking? Chicken, steak, ribs, maybe a little sea bass?
Ooh, sea bass. Oh, I'm so hungry.
And now that we're a ways into the season, here's how the standings look out west.
Well, I think for Kansas City, they're dealing with some challenges, no doubt about it. They have talent, but maybe not as much as they thought.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. They've got Reed. Garland is out there with Holiday. And there's B-Train. And it's Vassell in at the 3. Allen with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good from Allen on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game. Now, here's Garland. Defense right on him. Pass to Beasley. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Looney. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. He's got 31.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Bounce pass from Garland. Here's Beasley. And his offensive struggles continue.
Blocking foul, called on Josh Reed.
Releases.
3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
90 seconds now into the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 13. Here's the three. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Vassell, the pass to Holiday. Beasley with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The three from Garland. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Garland's got his second basket of the night.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just one All-Star appearance for Drew Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
Jared Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Garland finds Vassell. Here's Beasley. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Beasley's got 13. You know, Greg, you can make the case Drew Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
And, you know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just one All-Star game, but Drew's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons.
Now, here's Vassell. 11 points in the game. And Looney sends it back. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
So both teams making some changes here. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Kicks it out to Beasley. Lots of room. That shot, no good. And Kansas City will go the other way with it. The three. Another three for Kansas City.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Burks dishes to Garland. Beasley sets a screen for Garland. On target from 13 feet. 7 points in the game.
Who says the mid-range is dead? If the defense gives it, Darius Garland will take it.
Wound up there for Allen. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And Beasley has the ball here for Minnesota. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Second shot opportunity, and it's sent back by Allen.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Beasley with the rebound. Beasley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now Vassell, 11 points in the game. Outside Garland. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations.
Lets a floater go. Barrett wide open. He fires. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Barrett's got 5 points so far. For Minnesota, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Now, here's Garland. Tight defense on him. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Bay, another three for Kansas City.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, D.A., we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Vassell kicks to Burks. Just 5 to shoot. There's a good screen. Lets it go with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Burks has got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander attacking and in rhythm on the offensive end.
Minnesota's gotten the 3 ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. The pass to Beasley. The dish now to Garland. Buries it down low. Garland's got 12 in the game.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Here's Garland, picks one up.
Well, there's a level of aggressiveness that you must contend with Gilgeous-Alexander on the offensive end. You love to see him force the issue.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Hart, he's checked in for Kansas City. Timberwolves also changing it up. Zubac is checked in for Reed. Hunter comes in for B-Train. And it's McDaniels in for Vassell. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Here's Garland. 12 points for him. Passes it to McDaniels. Bay against Hunter. Dishes it to Garland. Pass to Hunter. There's the triple. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists in the game. Burks against Barrett. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Bay. Launches it. And he's good on the 3 ball. Bay's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Kings. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Minnesota.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Zubac a screen on Barrett. Burks the pass to Zubac. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup. Zubac has got 6 points.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Allen with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
There's the pass to Garland. And here is Hart. He dishes it to Allen. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Another 3 for Kansas City.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's Garland. 12 points for him. Shot from free throw range and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Garland. Goes up to the stripe. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Minnesota's gotten all 4 of their three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Passes to Hunter. Beyond the arc. And the three ball is good. Hunter's got 6 in the quarter.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Garland. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded closely. 4 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to draw contact and get himself to the line.
For Kansas City, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And so Barrett nails both of them.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Kansas City ahead, running away with it. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So it's the Timberwolves now. They've got Gordon, and it's Carey in at the 5, down low. Zubac, a screen on Gordon. Harris finds Zubac, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal foul.
Isn't it great? The NBA is becoming a global product. More games are scheduled overseas. Doris, any locations you'd like to go to call a game? Maybe you and I could do a game in the Bahamas. How does that sound?
I love it, Kevin. If they're tipping it up, I'd love to be there. And think about it, beyond the travel and the opportunity to see the world, the opportunity to expose new fans to this game that we love so much, certainly not something to take lightly.
And both free throws good for Zubac. And Kansas City shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Man passes to Carey. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Here's Pritchard. He kicks it to O'Neal. To the middle. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. That one goes. Count it.
And Mathurin, a big guard who doesn't back away from any challenge.
Pritchard passes to O'Neal. Lately, as we've seen, Doris, a few small market teams stockpiling picks to the extreme. What do you think of that strategy?
Well, the organization that is fully committed to stockpiling picks is clearly the Oklahoma City Thunder. We have yet to see them come out on the other side and build a contending team. Not a small market team, but look at the Miami Heat. They refuse to lose at any cost. They're always looking to win, and I certainly like that mentality.
And that's out of bounds. Kansas City will retain possession. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
And it's Harris with the ball for Minnesota. Zubats, a screen on Gordon. Harris passes to Zubats. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Kansas City.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
The first free throw is good. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
And both free throws good for Zubats.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Man passes to Carey. Here's Mathurin, McDaniels defender.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Pritchard passes to McDaniels. To the left side wing. Pass to Zubats. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Outside Gordon. Pass to Mathurin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And battling against the interior of that defense, nice to see that Mathurin has that toughness.
Benedict Mathurin at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Bays checked in for Kevon Looney. Minnesota also with the sub. Burks is checked in. And so he hits both. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
Man passes to Mathurin. There's the drive. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86% for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. McDaniels passes to Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Man passes to Mathurin. Clock at 6. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Zubats has got his 5th rebound in this one. And the pass to Pritchard. McDaniels finds Zubats. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Zubats has got 20 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Passes it to Mathurin. Last year, as we know, the NBA, Doris, named the members of the 75th anniversary team. Any players that were missed that you think should have been on that list?
I mean, the one guy that comes to mind immediately is Klay Thompson, who will go down as one of the great shooters in NBA history. The problem for voters, I think, is the challenge of weighing the accomplishments of prior generations with what we are witnessing today. It is a challenging vote. There's no doubt Klay will be top 100 when it comes in 25 years.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the Kings. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Beasley's checked in for O'Neal. Here's Pritchard. Offline from the top of the key. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Bay. Burks against Gordon. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's Pritchard. Kicks it to Burks. Beasley sets a screen for Burks. Driving in. Pass to McDaniels. Now Beasley. There's the three. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Fades and shoots. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
Burks the pass to Beasley. 13 feet away. Zubac controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. 22 points for him.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Here's Mathurin. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Carey. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
I'll tell you, he turns a difficult situation of duress into a simple basket with a precision pass out of the double team.
McDaniels kicks to Burks. Beasley with a screen on Gordon. Kicks it out to Beasley. Shoots over Bay. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Kings have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Gordon with it. Working on McDaniels.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And there's the pass to Beasley. Burks against Gordon. Burks can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Outside Gordon. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Will it go? And that one is good by Beasley.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Gordon. Here's Mathurin. Another three for Kansas City.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
There's 1:40 left to play here in the fourth. McDaniels dishes to Beasley. Shoots over Bay. No good from Beasley.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Kings.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3. Here's Pritchard. This one for three. Rebounded by Kansas City.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Gordon, the pass to Carey. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Bergs finds Zubac. Here's Beasley. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
Outside Gordon. And so Kansas City takes the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in as we leave you with the New Balance Player of the Game.